We're back, YouTube. I grinded a little bit. Who knows if it'll help because we did go through one of the toughest spikes in the game, which was Majima, Majima and all that. But it doesn't mean it won't get harder for anything else. But we did that. Nanba is wielding a bunch of stuff that boosts his attack or like his elemental damage. And I got the hero bat to EX3 or whatever, the legendary bat or whatever I called it earlier. And he's doing better, but of course that doesn't mean anything. But for now, let's get to it. More story as we get closer and closer to the end of this. As we're going to disband the Yakuza, or the clans and shit. Just shoots him. Oh no, him in a crowd. I gotta shoot him.
Hold up there.
Oh, hey, Nintendo.
Who's this guy again? Tendo, one of the Omi lieutenants.
Yeah, I think I recognize him.
From where?
What you mumbling to yourself about? Spit it
Don't
out.
remember?
While you're at it, why are you here and how'd you even get in?
Tendo, let him through. He's my guest.
Your guest, huh? But acting captain, isn't he?
Exactly right. The man who took a bullet from my gun straight on. And now here he is, back from hell itself to see the captain released from prison.
Yeah? That is real commitment. Well, if he causes any trouble, any at all,
I'll show him the power
it'll be
glove.
on you to clean up the mess. Agreed?
He'll be fine.
All right. I'll go back to trying to figure out what the hell is going down here today.
Nothing to figure out except the popcorn. So you can watch the shit turn the Omi Alliance on its head.
You think?
Remember what you did in Ijincho? Now it's your turn.
I want popcorn, but it always gets stuck in my teeth.
Oh, I just realized who he is. He used to be a star heavyweight boxer. He's the loony who agreed to fix a fight for money, but when he didn't get paid, he beat the fixers to death.
Oh, yeah. I remember that, too. What a role model, huh?
No, it's loud for me, but I gotta turn it down just a smidge, but still able to hear everything. Because I know if it's loud just from sound effects, then when we get fighting, it's gonna be even louder. Hugs and kisses.
Captain! Welcome home, sir!
It is this guy. Maz's whatever. Mazazaru or something. I can't say any of these guys' names, but I know who you are. I just can't fucking read for shit, so...
Here's the plan. The Omi Alliance was more or less split in half when they marched on Kamurocho. But most of the officers, the ones with tenure anyway, are still here in Sotenbori. Soon they'll all be gathering in the HQ's banquet hall, celebrating Watase's release. But by then, Watase will already have a document in his breast pocket.
I quit.
The Omi Alliance of Kansai started off as the idea of a few ambitious men more than 100 years ago. In the early days, we were fierce, ready to go to war at any moment. Although we only fought against other factions, we know these wars took a heavy toll on the people here in the city we call home. For that, we are deeply sorry.
We don't apologize.
Therefore, on this day, the presiding chairman does declare, and I, Captain Watase, do co-sign this official document which proclaims the Omi Alliance of Kansai is hereby dissolved.
Huh? What the fuck?
This we pledge to the Osaka PD.
What the fuck?
Why are you doing this, Captain? What are you thinking?
Yeah, we'll step in your way.
I'm Dragon of Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan.
Tojo clan? The fuck's he doing here?
And then there's the homeless guy. What, Nadma?
As the Omi Alliance does, so shall we. The Tojo clan is also officially dissolved. Watase-san and I will serve as each other's witnesses as we each end our factions together. This decision was ratified by the Omi chairman, Captain Watase, and acting Captain Masumi Arakawa.
Bullshit! What kind of shady crap?
I'm out of a job because of you.
Did Mitsu tell you that, Ichiban?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Remember now?
Yeah, but I still didn't think the Tojo and Omi would just dissolve at the same time.
I know. This is going to send shockwaves through our world, and many will oppose it. Doubtless, someone will try to start a war of succession. But we anticipated that, and built many defenses against it.
Defenses? What did you have to do?
Tanks.
The
A
sixth
lot of
chairman
tanks.
planned every last detail.
Watase was involved too. He felt the same sorrow as I did about the future of Yakuza life, when we were finally forced to conclude that this is where it will all end. The problem was, how do we end the largest Yakuza group in Japan peacefully? We knew that if we simply broke the news to the officers, there would have been mutiny. To make matters worse, Watase had just been thrown behind bars by way of the 3K plan. And with their leader out of sight and out of mind, one wrong move could have started a coup.
Right.
But then we had the idea to use the Kamurocho 3K plan in our favor.
How'd you do that?
Started the
Came up with two
BSAA.
steps to implement. First, ensure the 3K plan succeeded.
What the hell?
To achieve that, we purposely let Arakawa-san leak the Tojo clan intel. And then Aoki drove the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho just as we knew he would. He had no idea, of course, that this was our desired outcome. Amusing to think that he still considers it his greatest achievement. In reality, the 3K plan only worked because we allowed it to.
Apparently.
After that, the sixth chairman made his second request of me. I was to keep playing the role of the greedy traitor, dancing on the Tojo clan's grave. All while bringing the Omi into Kamurocho to take the Tojo clan's place.
Arakawa-san's admirable efforts split the Sotenbori Omi horde right down the middle. Which leads us to Sotenbori as you see it now. Half its men stuck in Tokyo. Weakened, spread too thin.
And this was Arakawa-san's goal all along? This exact situation?
Yes, and he finished it right on schedule. Watase's day of release is here, and we can make our announcement.
And it will go smoothly. You fucking asshole.
Fuck you, Watase! You're a goddamn traitor!
Say it louder. I'd say watch your ties or your belt buckle.
I made sure this would be nice and sharp for today. I really want to test it out. Any volunteers?
Damn, seeing these Tojo clan legends fighting is fucking crazy!
Yeah, very impressive. These guys are all Omi officers, huh? There are still this many? Even with half of them in Kamurocho?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you sound excited.
I'm not excited.
We're gonna march this
I
declaration
cry.
down to Osaka PD. I know, most of you are none too happy about it, so listen up. If you consider yourself real Yakuza, then you have to stop me by force.
That seems aggressive, but okay.
Good shit. I'm starting to see the big picture, Arakawa-han.
Tendo.
This kind of brawl, most of us never lived to see one like it. So if we're gonna make history here, you bet your ass I'm gonna take a stand with the side having the most fun.
You twisting the knife on us, Tendo?
I still don't
I'd
believe
much
it,
rather
but
fight
hey,
with you than against you.
I'd say we're still looking pretty outnumbered.
that's
here.
fine. We form an
The whole
orderly
reason you
line,
called us, man.
and we do a
Finally
turn
time to
base.
step out of the shadows, huh? Look at us. We're about to have the fight of our lives just to get that point across. With the Yakuza legends at our side.
And others.
Shit. Let's make it one to remember!
And fight.
Bring it on.
Right.
All right, I kind of changed up our attire while I was busy on my off time.
Try this on for size. I love you guys. You're gonna get stomped.
Get alive.
Come on now.
Have my ultimate back.
I got this. Shot. Kick your ass.
Oh no. Essence of Pyro Prison. Oh no.
You're gonna be in a world.
Oh, they're still obsessed. They love her. You missed.
Here we go.
Missed it. You want to hit me, then I'll hit you in the nuts. Pop.
Weak. Cool.
Follow up.
I'm ready now.
Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Helm Splitter.
Right.
You're in it now.
This ought to help. Don't.
Yeah.
He doesn't like ice. Hit him with a thing of ice. Oh no.
Come on. Yeah.
Now he's got a cold.
Here we go. Try this on for size.
Cool.
This guy's having a real tough time. Bop.
Now.
Enemy is defeated.
And aren't we glad no one brought a gun to this? Just knives. Inside, Nanba Michio.
This has gone far enough. Shit! Watase!
Watch out! He's back! I mean, who's that guy? Never seen him before in my life.
Knew you weren't really gone.
So he's finally back.
No, that's a different guy.
Dragon of Dojima.
Never heard of him. Kazuma Kiryu. No, I don't know who that is.
Watase. How did you find him?
Who, him? I don't know what you're talking about. He's just some extra muscle. Some bodyguard I hired. Couldn't even tell you his name.
Leave this part to me.
Yep. Enjoy that voice before he changes his voice to a different guy in the next game.
Even if it costs me my life.
I don't know who you are. You sure know how to make an entrance.
Now it's time to get serious.
All right. Time for seconds.
Yeah, I just didn't recognize him. He had glasses
This
on.
feast ain't over till it's over.
How appropriate that before they changed my outfit back into shirtless Ichiban, I was wearing Kiryu's outfit. How fitting.
Try this on for size. I love you guys.
Oh, shit, they brought guns.
You're gonna get stomped.
Don't get cocky. Get serious.
Check this out.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Yeah.
I got this.
Fuck. No, violet powder. Well, that was rude.
Let's go.
You know what? Try this on for size. I learned this on my off time.
Get a load of this. I'm not.
Yep. Whee! Essence of Hell's Wheel. Whee! Oh. That takes care of that problem.
I'm getting stronger. I'm good to go.
Is that all of them? Nice.
I took a beating. It wasn't even that tough. We're gonna leave now.
Good luck out there, Kasuga. You're gonna do great.
Thank you, whoever that is. I don't know who's talking to me. I'm so tired.
Hey, Ichi.
Arakawa-san. Sorry for not standing up. My body's not following my orders right now.
Stop trying. You deserve to relax for once. I owe you so much.
I
If
just
you
want to
hadn't
nap.
shown up with all your allies, things might have gone sideways.
No, I didn't do anything. It was all my friends doing.
Yeah, I'm just out of stamina.
Well, then you have some very good friends. A rare thing.
Arakawa-san.
I'm very impressed and so happy you survived all this, Ichi.
Arakawa-san.
I'm over encumbered. I can't carry any more items. Kiryu, who is this guy? Joe? Meanwhile, back at the bar recovering.
Wait, hold on. Does this mean you were hiding the sixth chairman this whole time?
Yes, that's what I've been telling you. Do you see now?
Actually, I'm pretty damn confused.
Well, when you have more money than you know what to do with, social connections come naturally. Even unique connections like sixth chairman.
Yeah, of course.
We met under strictly professional circumstances, of course. He came to me for help after the Kamurocho 3K plan got underway.
Did you hide Majima-san and Saejima-san too?
Oh, yes. And can I just say, despite their formidable reputations, they were perfect gentlemen each time I spoke with them. I never thought that you, of all people, would end up rescuing them. Life is so random at times.
Well, I wouldn't say I rescued them. I just lent them a little muscle, that's all. Of course, then I got lost in the fun of the fight. The fight of a lifetime.
You are a Kawa fan, you. Well, you really love him, huh?
With all my soul. And we're meeting up later today. Call it a date, I guess.
Oh, how romantic. You'll have to dish about it later.
Sure thing. Clear your schedule. I can talk about him for days.
Now to try to learn the piano.
I'm sorry to bail on you, Ichi. I know we made our plans first, but I've known Chairman Hoshino 40 years now. It'd be impolite to turn him down.
I get it, boss. Totally get it. When there's a shot at Peking Duck in Heian Tower, you take it. It was kind of silly of me to invite you to a meal in the first place. I know that.
Kasuga, I'm not a boss anymore. Just a regular old man.
Sweet hat.
I don't give a damn who I eat with.
Well, is Sotenbori all quiet now with the Omi Alliance dissolved?
People don't know how to react. Not the civilians, and certainly not the Yakuza. Former Yakuza. But I guess it's only natural when a 100-year-old institution just disappears.
If we're not Yakuza anymore, what are we?
Any Omi guys
Just all goes
writing or
black.
anything?
No, even if they did, it wouldn't change anything. Even when they had real strength, they didn't manage to stop us from submitting the papers. And they've only waned since then. Hate to say it, but their reputation's in the toilet. We don't need to dunk their faces in the bowl, too. We'll just let it be.
Did you really know it would all happen this way?
No, we just did the best we could. And this is how the chips fell.
There were chips. No one gave me
I
any.
can't tell the future any more than the next man.
Well, you had me fooled. Really seemed like you saw it all coming.
I'm sure Masato's in a rage right now. He must be losing his mind. All his plans hinged on the Omi's support, and I just pulled the rug out from under him. I never could help myself from giving in to his desires if he threw a
Said
fit.
PCs now. The next game
It's
is
been
just
true
called
since he was a
NPC.
toddler. I'd always hoped he'd grow out of temper tantrums.
Some things between a father and son never change.
But I can't afford to go easy on him anymore.
No?
He isn't aware that well before he was governor, the 6th chairman and Watase were considering dissolution. By the time he pressured me to sell out the Tojo clan, all that did was accelerate their plan. Now Masato knows what growing power tastes like.
Kind of
If
bitter.
I don't stop him before it grows too large for his throat, he'll choke on it. He'll lose everything. Everything he's built. I just don't want to see that happen. Well, I should get going.
Boss. Earlier, you said you don't have a title anymore. So, what's your plan from here on out? What are you gonna do?
Opening up a taco place.
The sixth chairman and Watase knew that once their factions were gone, many of their men would lose their way with no Yakuza path to follow. That's happening now. So, they want to find some legal means to take in these wandering souls who have nowhere else to go. I'd like to help them with that task.
I see. Guess you do have total freedom to do whatever now, huh?
Yes. And the only thing I'm wondering is how am I going to kill the time?
Or will
I
time
think
kill
this
you?
is how every businessman must feel when he retires.
Well, that being the case, can I go back to being in the Arakawa family?
Ichi, are you?
It's just... when I was working in your family, it was the happiest time of my life. I felt that way ever since you rescued me at 16. I mean it.
But how can you still, after I sent you to prison in Masato's place, for 18 years, after lying to you that it was for the family?
Well, I accepted that when I went.
And then, after all that you did, I shot you.
You only did that to give me a chance to keep living.
Proposing. Don't want to get into a complicated
All
relationship.
the chances you needed were inside you. Your own strength kept you alive. The truth is, I've never helped you at all. Not even once. You should hate me for all the things I've done. Why don't you?
Fine. If you really want to beat yourself up about it, then please let me back in the family with you.
Just want somewhere to go on Thanksgiving. Do we have Thanksgiving? I don't know how things work in other places. I'm sorry.
Hey, Ichi. You were born at a soapland called Shangri-La, weren't you?
Yeah. So I've been told.
It's a hell of a story. One that's never sat well with me. I dream about it, you know.
You dream about it?
Yeah. I dream that it's 40 years ago, on that cold New Year's Eve night. Akane's there, and she's about to give birth to her baby. She gives birth in Shangri-La. In the dream, it's Masato who ends up being born in that soapland.
No, come on. This is embarrassing.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. You've got a good heart and you're doing the best you can. It doesn't matter where you were born.
Thank you, sir.
I'm curious. Did you ever want to find your parents?
Good question. I don't really know. At this point, I've gotten pretty used to not knowing them.
You've gone through a lot. Not that I have any right to speak to you about it. Well, no point in dwelling on a dream. That's all it is, right? I I can go the rest of the way from here. See you tomorrow, Ichi.
Something fucked up happens to him, it'll suck, of course. But it would be pretty fucked up if we're watching him slow walk away, and then it's just you just see guys run up and just shoot him and everything.
Yo, this is Ichiban Kasuga. I like messages, so leave me one.
This is Hoshino of the Seiryu clan. Kasuga, you need to call me as soon as you get this. This morning, they found Arakawa's body in the ocean.
All right, yeah, well, there you go. But just all that, and then just I imagine a different sequence where he's just walking away slowly, and Ichiban's like, "Oh, at least we had a nice time to talk." And just 5 guys just show up, beat the shit out of him, shoot him, and throw him, and Ichiban's just smiling like an idiot, like lost in a daydream. Like, I'm so glad to have had this time. Oh wait, oh shit, something bad's happening. Why is everything? It's always how these games go. Coin locker, baby. Everything's always so nice. And then something sad happens, but I mean, I won't believe it unless I see the body. Okay, I see the body. Whether this is a dream or not. But no. 1 minute everything's going well, the next
After
shit.
I had dinner with my patriarch last night, Masumi Arakawa left Heian Tower alone. So he must have been shot on his way home.
Any idea who did it?
I put my money on an Omi loyalist. Pretty sure I'd win that bet, too. Hell, there were shootings in Sotenbori, too. Attempts on Captain Watase and Dragon of Dojima.
Are they okay?
Yeah. Apparently, they had some ex-Tojo legends with them.
Never heard of them.
Can't ask for better bodyguards than that.
No kidding. And yeah, that does point to Omi retaliation.
Uh-huh. You and your pals should be careful. Since you were on the dissolution's front lines, the remnants will have a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'll pass on the advice.
Thank you. Look, we don't know what to do. Sad now.
Can't believe this shit anymore. The Omi wiped off the face of the earth, all because of the stupid Arakawa family. Idiots blew up their own inheritance. Their betrayal cannot stand, Sawashiro-san.
Probably this guy did it.
Remember how we used to be sister families with the Tojo clan? We had bases in Kanto and Of course, the only reason we helped Arakawa-san push the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho in the first damn place was so our family would survive too. Because we're sick and tired of the Tojo demanding tribute money just to let us keep land we'd already been living on for years. If that had kept up, we would have been crushed, just like any other family without their own territory in Tokyo. That's why we work with Arakawa in spite of it being disloyal to the Tojo.
Exactly. And who's going to keep any of the promises Arakawa made? He promised once he was at the top of the Omi Alliance. He would promote us to the main family. Are we just supposed to accept that won't happen now?
Listen, you whiners.
Something's on the ground. We'll find it.
I won't let the Omi Alliance die. We'll just give it a new name. Like Kanto Senpai. I know we've caused a real shit show for you. But I promise we'll pay you back in full someday. For now, all of us or asking your forgiveness.
Well, just so you know, it's not like we're asking to cut ties to the Arakawa family. We'd like to keep things friendly, if that's possible.
Of course. After all, it was Arakawa who was the brains behind the betrayal. And now that he's gone, I'd say the score is settled. If you need us, our door is wide open for you. Second patriarch of the Arakawa family.
Thank you for your understanding. What?
Oh boy.
You think the score's settled? You backwater scumbags don't deserve to be called Yakuza.
Excuse me? You want to repeat that?
Sawashiro, you fuck! I can get the Arakawa family back on its feet without you. Easily, in fact. All I have to do is unite the Omi already here in the east.
You're way out of line. Arakawa fucked up. His captain should be on his knees right now. Stop!
We really like grabbing face.
Guys like you are all bark and no balls when it's wartime. That's the kind of Yakuza I can't fucking stand. Only a few years ago, you were sucking up to the Tojo clan. Then Arakawa changed his colors, and there you were at his feet. Now he's dead, and you think you can pull the senpai card on me? Talk is cheap. The Yakuza way to lead is with bloodshed. The weak always fall in line behind the strong.
Do we do something?
Accepted. Among the men in this room, you represent the weak, and that goes for all of you.
Oh my god, I didn't need to see it up close.
I fully intend to start a new chapter for the Yakuza as the Tokyo Omi Alliance. I hope we can count on your support, Senpai.
I get it.
What makes you think you have any right to pull that shit?
You haven't known me very long, but I think I've made a pretty strong case here for what I'm capable of.
Convince me.
I'm not the type of Yakuza who's gonna sit on his hands after his patriarch got removed.
What's your point?
Right now, I don't know if it was you or some other Kansai punk, but I will gut the man who killed him. You have my word on that. There will be no mercy.
The fuck are you saying? Every thug out there on the street knows that you killed your boss under Haoki's orders. You think picking a fight with me is your ticket to the big time? You
I don't have money for tickets.
At the dawn of a new age for the Yakuza. That ain't gonna fly.
Sure. I'll give you until I've rounded up all the stragglers in Tokyo to make your move. Until then, keep sucking on the Omi's dried up teats.
Seems like a lot of good things are going on. I'm remembering the time where I was in trouble and I was saved.
Sorry I'm late. You guys always go this hard on kids? Where's this brat of mine you say you've got?
Arakawa-san! The little fuck damn near took our guy out. We can't just hand him back to you without some compensation. Somebody's gotta take responsibility.
I see. Well, how about a finger? I'll trade you my finger for him. Sound fair? I'll just borrow this. All right then. Let's go, you little shit.
Then he saved me that day. And then I sat outside his door every day until he let me be a part of the family.
Think that's your phone, man.
I don't have that ringtone.
This is Hoshino.
Chairman.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't sound okay. You eating well?
No.
Then start. A poor diet won't help with the grief. Meet me at Heian Tower.
What for?
That's the last place I saw Arakawa-san. I'll treat you to what he ate as his final meal.
Thanks, but right now
Just be there.
Fine.
I don't. Every time we go for this duck, someone's been dying. I don't want to go to this tower. I don't want to get this duck. I don't want any of it.
Hoshino wants to meet.
Yeah, at Heian Tower.
Are you going?
Yeah. Maybe he'll tell me about Arakawa-san's last moments.
Every time I have to go there, someone's dead. Something bad happens. We all get sad. And then it sucks. So I don't see any sub-stories, so I think we're good at the moment. It still says I feel like I still have stuff to do with the Dragon card. I had to win against him at the rival race, which I did. But I have to wait. The other thing is still unknown for the Dragon cart. We still gotta wait a little while. Also, actually, down here, isn't it? The pharmacy. I actually need to stop by the pharmacy. I realized after the Majima and all that fight that we had last time, I'm not carrying a whole lot of like MP recovery things. Could have went a little lower, but that's okay. I could use some more. Like, I think the things I do have for MP are all alcoholic beverages, which if I drink too many will make me drunk, and then I'll be having a hard time controlling my character in a fight. Because he'll either not listen to me, or he'll hit his own, or he'll just do whatever. I think when they were drunk, they beat each other up once, so... I need a sweet potato smoothie. You don't understand. This gives me 500. I'll take it. Give me all of these. All the extra stuff. This stuff is used in weapon crafting. I don't know if I'm going to use any of it, but you know, I'll take a couple. For the most part, I've already upgraded my weaponry. Also, I'm noticing there's no bad guys spawning right now. I think I actually have that amulet still on, because I put it on while I was grinding for stuff the other day. Like, I went and did the underground, whatever the floors dungeon thing back in Sotenbori. Then I kept running back here to change a job or craft my weapon better. And so I was like, I don't want to keep fighting these random schmucks. They do nothing for me. So I just put the amulet on. Because it was just wasting my time. course, I should probably put it back on, and I probably will put it back on, or take that amulet off once I get to this area so that I have something else on. But it's so nice to just run the street and not be jumped every 3 seconds. From a grinding standpoint, yeah, that's great to be attacked, get a bunch of stuff, whether it's materials or whatever, but when I'm trying to go to point A to point B.
Dragon is really something. This is more like an Eastern dragon than a Western one.
Huh? What's the difference?
Well, like the ones in those games you love so much, dragons walk on all fours, right? Those are Western-style dragons. The snake-like ones are the Eastern-style dragons.
Huh. How about that?
Hey, sounds like you really know your stuff.
All right, wise guy. And what's the difference between a hotcake and a pancake?
Let's keep it to dragons. Breakfast ain't exactly my forte.
He actually made that sound kind of cool.
But you better tell me. You get this information and you make sure I know about its stat. I get the feeling it's not going to be so nice in here. I don't know why. Like, I just don't trust it.
Last night, Arakawa seemed at peace. Like an actor stepping off stage to thunderous applause. I think that's because he achieved his goals. He dissolved the Omi, and he got to see you again. He certainly looked like he was enjoying his Peking duck. I commented on it, actually. Can you believe this? He said he'd never had it before.
What?
He said he almost got to try it 50 years ago, but then his father was killed, and he'd never gotten around to ordering it again. After we finished, I said I'd walk him to his hotel, but he refused the offer. Said he wanted time alone to just take in the night air. I didn't push it. I just bid him a good evening and left. But if I had pushed it, he'd probably be alive right now. I failed him.
No, it's not your fault. Let me ask you something. Do you think it was Omi loyalists?
Yes. No doubt in my mind. It was revenge for his role in dissolving the Omi. Men who saw fit to end someone's life over such a thing.
How could Yakuza do that? Kill a captain like him?
Kasuga. The Omi loyalists in Kanto are already attempting to form a new faction.
Oh,
They
God.
complain the loudest about the dissolution. I imagine one of them is the likely culprit.
Forming a new faction? After killing Arakawa's son?
Yes. Care to hazard a guess as to who is directing them? Because I think it's the one man who could actually bring them to heel. Ryo Aoki.
No. The young master? Ordering the death of his own father?
He wouldn't be the first to commit patricide for power. The one silver lining is, with Arakawa gone, there's very few men Aoki can give direct orders to.
I don't think we ordered anything else.
Kasuga, you should take revenge for Arakawa. I can lend you men from the Seiryu clan.
I don't use guns. I use baseball bats and whatever strange essence and pound mate abilities I
I
get.
don't need guns.
won't seek vengeance?
No. Arakawa-san wouldn't want me to kill the young master. I'm sure of that.
Then, what will you do?
Before he died, Arakawa talked about how sad it was the Yakuza were getting used. Used like pawns by people in power. That's why he disbanded the Omi. I think he wanted the Yakuza to go back to their roots. Like how they ought to use their power to help the weak and vulnerable, not just take shit by force.
That's how it was.
That's how it could be again. Arakawa-san had a dream, and I can continue it. If all I do is kill one guy, especially if it's his son, all of Arakawa's sacrifices will
I'm
be for
Batman.
nothing.
I don't use guns.
If that's the only thing I do to honor him.
My hero.
I won't be able to face him in the afterlife. What I really want to do is open the young master's eyes. Give him a wake-up call. Smack him upside the head if I have to. That's the best thing I could do.
Kasuga, Arakawa was truly blessed to have you. Do what you think is right. I'm sorry if my idea of payback offended you in any way.
I assure you it did not, Chairman.
How do you plan on getting an audience with Aoki?
Try.
You can't just walk into the Tokyo government office and ask to see the governor.
You sure?
It's all good. I think I've got something figured out.
You can pull a plan out of your ass just like that, huh?
Sometimes.
Still, going anywhere near Aoki will mean tight security. Take some of my men. At the very least, they'll bring your body back.
No,
I
you
appreciate
need it.
the offer, really.
I want you to be
I'll fine by
protected.
myself. I've already got the best crew I could ask for.
Yep. An ex-cop. A homeless man. A woman. Another woman. And 2 guys that were part of a gang.
Oh, jeez. You waited for me?
How'd it go?
Fine. Sorry to run off and get treated to a fancy meal without you guys.
Well, looks like it put some pep back in you.
Yeah, I figure if I keep moping around, Arakawa-san's gonna come down and kick my ass. But anyway, how about we go visit Kume?
Visit Kume? Why?
To make him arrange a meeting. I want to meet with Aoki, and Kume's got the hookup, seeing as he's Ogasawara's replacement.
Sure, but why do you...
I'm going to get him to start thinking and doing things like Arakawa-san would have wanted.
Sounds like a long shot. What makes you think Kume will cooperate with you?
Oh, did I leave out the part where we rough him up? I mean, the guy deserves it.
Hell yeah, he does. I'm in. Get out the bloodhounds and let's start the search.
No search required. Today is announcement day.
What's that?
The deadline for every candidate to submit their paperwork. The political brawl has begun.
Man, do you know everything?
The fate of the Great Wall hangs on this election. Why wouldn't I be following it closely?
I don't know.
Do you know
Do you have
where
other
Kume will be
hobbies?
on announcement day?
Well, each candidate will give their first speech in their district, usually on a huge stage. Kume's district, Kanagawa's second, has a massive stage by the gate on Isizaki Road.
Let's
Over
head
there.
over to Isazaki Road then.
This will go well. All of our plans always go smoothly. Gotta run. Gotta go fast. Now we gotta deal with schmucks again since I took the amulet off.
You're gonna be something.
At least they're level 40s, but they got big corn dog.
I got this. Take your best shot.
Or a hot dog. They have something on a stick.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wrong one. I didn't want that one.
I'm not backing down.
Come on now.
Okay.
Let's go. Don't get cocky. Watch this.
Thunder and lightning.
You're gonna get
Thunder and lightning. Not the meaty press.
I'm not backing down.
Yeah? Cool.
Right.
Go. Yeah, I got this. Have fun with this.
There, have this. Oh no. Ice.
You're gonna get stomped.
I'm up.
It's really just for whatever random scraps they give me, but it is not worth it in the experience department. Don't fight, don't fight, don't fight him, don't fight him, I don't want to fight. Don't want to fight him, don't want to fight him. It's a waste of my time and energy. That's a car.
While the crime lords cackle with
This
glee,
guy.
virtuous law-abiding citizens are cowering in fear. What's become of our once great nation? When did morality become the butt of the joke? I alone can deliver this country back into the hands of her upstanding citizenry.
What you got going on with this microphone?
I am Sota Kume, and a vote for me is a vote for change.
Damn. After all we've been through, I'm
A
actually
vote
starting
for
to
me
agree.
is a vote for me.
Come on, what he's saying is a load of crap. No matter how drunk everyone is on bleach Japan jungle juice.
That kind of drunk can mess you up as bad as my kind. Tragic way. Kume is just another name on Aoki's long list of
And look at that picture of that burger behind Hidachi-san on the right.
Good point. Let's get him. Hey, mind letting us through? Excuse us.
Hey, you can't just barge in here.
Oh, sorry, sir. Could you just let us... Wait. Don't I know you?
Yeah, you're that bodyguard.
You were a bodyguard in the parking lot.
He's not the only guy we've seen before. There's a bunch of Omi here.
Oh, shit.
Well, look at that. You saved me the trouble of tracking you down. Time to pay for that shit you pulled in the parking lot.
But I'm stronger, and we're in different outfits now. So, you know, we're different from that time in the parking lot. Fearless command.
We're gonna win this shit.
Hope you're ready.
You're in it now.
Begging for mercy now. Don't get cocky. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh no. Michio Flame. Essence of Pyro Prison. I win. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh good. Essence of Bulldozing Throw. I have gotten stronger.
Did you? Well, not today.
I doubt this was the only speech Kume's giving today. Where's he going right now?
His campaign stops and stuff are listed on his website. The more people, the better. But I can promise, you ain't getting close to Kume.
Will he not talk to regular people?
No. But don't worry, he's gonna win. Governor's orders. All y'all's been blacklisted as threats. You better get ready for the takeover. More Omi boys than I could count are rolling on over here to Injincho. Whole place will be swarmed. You won't be able to take a shit without us knowing.
Good, I want you to know how smelly it is.
Aoki's always one step ahead of us.
I certainly am. I realize there's no precedent for a governor to intervene in national politics.
Is anyone else questioning this?
That there's never been a precedent anytime we advanced as a society.
What about your critics who say you're just too young? That national politics is no place for schoolyard debates.
Are they implying local politics is some kind of playground?
No, I don't think they're saying that.
How about we take another look at the survey results?
Well,
80% of respondents said they support Governor Aoki assuming the role of party chair. The principal reason for their support was the success of the Kamurocho 3K plan. Do you have any comments about that, Aoki-san?
I couldn't have achieved the amazing results of the 3K plan without the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. That was how cooperation between law enforcement and local government should look.
What about the Yakuza still in Kamurocho after the Tojo clan's collapse? There are rumors that a delegation of Kansai Yakuza have filled the void.
By Kansai Yakuza, do you mean the Omi Alliance? Because I recently heard that they are officially dissolved.
Yes, that is confirmed. But doesn't that in fact prove something else? Doesn't it prove we can reduce Yakuza activity without a risky policy like the Kamurocho 3K plan?
It's not a risky policy. Not compared to the risks of letting Yakuza run free. I'm sure you've also heard that Masumi Arakawa, an officer who spearheaded the dissolution, was murdered. So you see, it may seem like this was a peaceful process, but I think it was anything but. As always, the underworld keeps hidden its dark, unseemly truth. On the other hand, the Kamurocho 3K plan didn't involve any murder at all. My plan was the perfect example of a peaceful process, accomplished with my expertise from Bleach Japan.
Speaking of which, the Citizens Liberal Party is endorsing quite a number of Bleach Japan candidates this cycle. As party chair, what are your priorities?
I want to rejuvenate the Citizens Liberal Party. The Bleach Japan candidates are young and brimming with energy. By harnessing that energy, I know we can bleach all the gray zones in this entire nation.
oh boy.
This bastard's using Arakawa's death to win an election, after all but pulling the trigger himself. Oh, it's disgusting.
Just when I thought I couldn't hate politicians anymore, he gives me a reason.
Guys, remember the mission. Kumei's going to give another speech somewhere, so what do we do?
I don't know, look on the internet.
Well, judging by how it went down here, we won't be able to lay a finger on him.
Sounds like you're in a tight spot.
Oh, hey, buddy. Are you sure you should be out and about?
Chairman.
So, you figured your best path to Aoki was just to scare the shit out of Kume?
Guilty as charged. But they're always one step ahead of us. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I forgot to give you something. Back at Heian Tower.
A mint?
Eh? Can't think of what that'd be. What is it?
Kasuga, did you already forget the task you entrusted to me?
The task Oh! Finding a candidate!
Yes.
Yeah,
the
remember
whole
that
point of
money?
collecting all that money to make Kume lose?
Yeah, did you find someone? Someone who can win?
Well, I searched far and wide.
But you didn't find anyone.
But then, all of a sudden, it hit me.
Yeah? Lay it on me.
Kasuga, you should run.
Like away?
What?
I only wish I'd thought of it earlier.
Wait just a second, back it up. Why the hell should it be me? I don't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning this.
True. I doubt you'd even get enough votes to qualify for the return of your registration deposit.
So why would you want to flush $3 million down the drain?
Now, the money doesn't matter.
It does to me.
3 million yen is a deal if it gives us a chance to catch Kume.
I'm not really following, Chairman.
In every election, the candidates drive around in their trucks giving speeches. The district's not that big, so they frequently run into each other. When they do, it's customary for them to wish each other luck and shake hands. It's a farce, of course, but it's custom. That's your chance.
That's when
to
I
get
can
close
spit
to
in my
me.
hand and touch him.
So if I run in the election, I can walk right up to Kume.
Compared to Kume, you'd be a nobody, what they call a fringe candidate. Since Kume's victory is assured, he'll be expected to be a good sport. That includes not turning you down for a handshake if you ask for one.
He can't just say no?
If he did, everyone would say he acted like an arrogant jerk to the underdog.
Yeah, you don't want
Bad
that.
press spreads quickly, and public opinion changes with the wind. You see how perfect it is? This is how you corner Kume. See, your original plan was to make Kume lose, but now the plan is just to use him as a stepping stone, correct?
Aren't you guys forgetting something? Ichiban did hard time. For murder.
It doesn't matter what's on your record. Once you've served your term, you can run. What do you say, Kasuga?
There's a safe back that I haven't
I wish I
opened.
could tell you to take your time and think it over, but time is a luxury you don't have. The deadline to announce your candidacy is today. You have to decide right now.
Then I'll do it.
Seriously?
Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's sane, but...
Then hurry to the election office and get your paperwork done. It's the government, so naturally they close pretty early.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, what time is it?
Holy shit, guys. We gotta hurry.
Let's run.
Also, I left the money on the table. I didn't pick it up.
Where's the election office anyway?
In the Nishihama building on Carriage Highway.
Thanks.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go run for politician stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna turn right around again. Thankfully, there isn't a timer or anything. He's gone. He was never here.
Should I open it? Sweet.
Red anklet.
Should I open it? Got it.
Simple earrings. Excuse me. Running. Gotta run. Gotta run. Pick it up. I want the Tojo Crest thing. Mind me. Don't want any of the guys to fight me. Nope, you don't notice anyone over here. Nope, not a single guy over here you want to fight. Just a man willing to run into a car to avoid a fight. So you seem interesting. You're just one walking guy, and that usually means like kind of like a special or unique. Ah, it's Captain Cruncher.
Cool.
Everyone knows Captain Cruncher.
Come on, you're weak. Got something for you.
Here we go.
I got this.
We gotta help.
Okay. Watch this. Take your best shot. Thunder and lightning. Come on.
I love your cereal.
Let's go.
Ow.
Yeah. Let's do it. Don't check this out.
Check this out. We're stronger now.
Win this shit.
Hope you're ready. Check this out. I love you guys.
Now we're talking. That's better.
All right, let's do.
You're gonna get stomped.
Let's go. Ass kicking time. Huh?
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Oh yeah.
Rude.
Try and stop me. Try this on for size.
Slide.
I'm not backing down.
Suck on this one, Captain Cruncher.
I got this.
Feeling
You're
good.
in it now.
You sure you can beat me? I'm not backing down. Hope you're ready. I'm
Ah.
ready now.
Hope you're ready. I'm ready now. Ugh.
Right.
You wanna go?
I have secrets too.
I got this.
Punch. He guarded it. Rude.
Ass kicking time.
I wouldn't.
You need only say my name.
Right.
You're in for it now.
Check this out.
He's a durable captain.
Well,
It must be the crunch.
You're gonna get stomped.
Oh, sure, pal.
Yes, it's a phantom drive or whatever. Phantom drive. And now you're bleeding, son of a bitch.
Here we go. Try this on for size.
Let's go.
No, I wasn't supposed to be standing on that.
Take this.
Fatal rush. It'll scratch the roof of your mouth.
too easy, I'm
Never
afraid.
want that. All right. Anyway, I'm supposed to be registered to be your next like politician dude that isn't gonna win, but is just using it as a ploy to get close to someone. Goes that 3 mil again. That was exhausting. If I have to sign one more form, I swear, never imagined there could be that many. Hell, of course, you're not exactly running for student council. I'm just glad we made it in time. You see that guy's face? He was about to snap. Well, nobody likes a last-minute arrival, but it worked out, thankfully. Don't act like it's over. The paperwork's just the beginning. Tomorrow we hit the campaign trail. But I'm only running to get close to Kume. I don't actually have to campaign, do I?
Not gonna happen.
You do, actually. If Kume and the rest of society don't recognize you as a candidate, the plan will fall apart. Ugh, she's right. How am I supposed to even campaign, though? I don't have an election van or even a megaphone. Well, then you better get it figured out. I'm with Sachan. You gotta take this seriously. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Yeah. I heard everything. I'm gonna just turn right around, take a taxi. Even my final form. I have no idea what I'm capable of. Have any random seeds to throw on there? I do. Right. I'll probably forget about this. What is it? Kume's must be kicking up his campaign. Guess I already found I'm running. Saves me the trouble having campaign strategy. You think this is a good thing? Now the whole town's gonna know about your criminal record. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on hiding the truth. I see they already have you in their sights. Takame-san, our chairman would like you to have something. Chairman Hoshino, what would that be? This beauty. It's an old car we were using to sell things out of, but you can use it as your election van. Oh, great. We even gave it a microphone and a loudspeaker. We dug those out of one of our strip club's warehouses. Should at least give you a bare minimum of legitimacy. Kume can't run from you now.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Now
Take
we're
care.
talking. Well then, shall we pay Kume a visit? He's scheduled to give a speech at Amakita Park today. Good luck. What is it with me and vans? It's always a van. Well, let's just get in the car and roll over when you're ready. I always just make sure there's no sub-story, but sure. Guess I'm getting in the van.
Elections are the cornerstone of a just and fair democracy for all. Running for office as a publicity stunt is traveling all over that. And yet, Ichiban Kasuga, an ex-Yakuza who served 18 years in prison for murder, has, for his own personal gain, decided to taint this sacred election with his candidacy.
Why would you just, like, go after someone who's just trying?
Listen to that. Sounds like he got the jump on you.
You think?
Strange that his campaign caught wind of the plan, but they're definitely trying to ensure you won't ever get near him.
How?
The whole reason Kume would have been obligated to shake your hand was because you were going to be the brave, noble underdog. But now he's trying to paint you as a villain, so he won't need to show you any respect.
Oh, I get it. Well then, you know what? It's time to clear my name.
This'll go well.
Excuse me, everyone. Thank you for the introduction. I'm Ichiban Kasuga.
Hey, there he is! Turn the cameras on him!
Seriously? A murderer? Running for office?
Can you believe it? It's ridiculous. You heard it. He's a murderer.
I gotta hand it to my opponent here. He's such a generous guy. He's basically advertising for me, a total unknown. Can't wait to check my campaign's followers after this. Thank you so much, Kume-san. This is exactly what I was talking about, folks. He's got nothing but sarcasm and one-liners. Why won't this ex-convict take our democracy seriously? Ex-convict? You trying to say someone who broke the law can't run? That I've lost the right? Naturally. Well, it's true. I was in prison for 18 years. But the law says anyone can run, no matter what crimes they've committed. I'm standing here because my application was accepted. If you deny my right to run, then who's really disrespecting the law here? That'd be you, right, Mr. Law and Order? I never said anything about the law. Oh, so you're admitting the laws aren't always so perfect. Well, in this case, it's strange, isn't it? Bleach Japan loves going around telling the rest of us to follow the law. But how do we follow laws that aren't just? Isn't that kind of a paradox? Well, laws are what you need to... Are you asking all these fine people to just accept that paradox? In this case, we must! I see. Well, that sounds like a gray zone to me. Kume-san.
Oh.
People don't want to break the law. They really don't. But just like the law ain't perfect, neither are humans. They both exist in gray zones. Part good, part bad. I mean, just one little mistake can send you down a slippery slope. It happened to me. I made a mistake that led me to this city. Luckily, I was rescued from that mistake, but not by the law. I was rescued by the people who live in the gray zones. And man, they didn't ask for that life. They got the raw end of a deal. They were never given a real choice. They want to be proud, hard-working members of society, as much as anyone in this crowd. They know the law is important. I do too. But we also know some things are more important. People don't exist to serve the law. The law exists to serve the people. We ought to remember the words in that order. Don't you think, Kume-san?
Kasuga knows what he's talking about. He's got my vote.
I like it. Go Ichiban!
He's telling it like it is.
Yeah.
Hell, Ichiban, we're with ya.
Where do I donate to Team Kasuga?
Screw that Kume guy. He's a elitist.
Kume-san, I think we can have a healthy debate in this campaign. Let's do this election fair and square. Why don't I come over there so we can shake on it, yeah?
Retreat! Retreat!
Wait, what's the problem?
Kume-san, you were in the middle of your speech. Wait, Kume-san!
He's running. He's a
In
bitch.
a strange turn, this impromptu debate has ended with Kume, the frontrunner, making a quick retreat.
Looks like an asshole.
The former Yakuza ex-felon candidate, Ichiban Kasuga, has been generating buzz on social media.
Useless! Kume, the staff, and even you are all useless. The only reason this happened is because you neglected to take it seriously.
Stupid, stupid.
Enlighten me, Sawashiro. Why are you acting so strange? Got something to report?
For now, we've decided to reorganize under a provisional name. The Tokyo Omi Alliance. We have sufficient manpower and resources, so I'll be assigning titles to...
I'm sorry, are you under the impression you're the chairman or something? Huh?
No.
You had power in the Arakawa family, but I can assure you, it wasn't because you were competent. Kiss enough ass, anyone can get a promotion like you did. You haven't had a spine since the days when you were following me around like a lost dog. I've taken pity on you because we had a history, but enough is enough. The new Tokyo Omi Alliance needs a chairman who understands how to wield power.
Well, that's what I am.
A bold claim. I'll give you 24 hours.
Oh God, I think I know who he's killing.
This man.
What?
If you fail, well,
Gonna kill the old guy.
I assume you know the consequences.
He's gonna go after him to prove.
Yep.
Nobody should be giving a speech in front of the station today. All right, time to get him for sure. Can we leave the van behind though? If he realizes we're coming, he'll just cut his speech short and bail. Go on foot so we don't stand out. Don't want to stand out, even though I look very distinct. I think you're shoo-in for a representative. Thank you. I'll take you over some stuffed shirt politician any day. When's your next speech? Consider me there. Keep it up, Kasuga. Easy to remember, easy to write down on a ballot. Speech yesterday was really motivating. Thanks. No, you don't want to fight me, random people. I'm at the bus. Damn it, these people are in the way. Just let me climb over the thing. Thank you.
Yep.
There he is, at it again. Don't let his staff see us coming. I'll get in front of the media and make him shake hands. He'll have no way to avoid me. Then what? I'll suggest we make amends about yesterday and pull him into the van. Then I've won. Got more eyes than we thought. All this is just because we're trying to get him to shake hands so we can get to figure out where the guy is. You sure you want to do this? This guy's a candidate just like Kume. If you raise a hand against him, don't you think it'll damage his reputation? That's the bad news. We ain't part of the campaign. We don't live here. Try all you want. Nothing's going to trace us back to him. Oh, you guys thought this through. If you don't hurry, he's going to get away. Campaign's going down in flames because you'll be dead. Again with this? How many times do we have to teach you a lesson, old man?
Watch me.
I'm not backing
Watch me.
Try this.
Here we go. I'm ready now.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Check this out. Oh yeah. I'm up. Let's go, Jack. Ready?
You're mine.
Load of this.
Boing, 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 boing. We're a wheel now.
I'm not backing down.
Bop.
Right.
You want to go?
The enemy is defeated.
Excellent.
Nice.
Nice. Kume still hasn't noticed us.
무슨 일이지? 뭐라고?
Your support means everything. Thank you very much.
How?
Thank you.
I don't know.
Yo.
It's Kasuga! The other candidate, Ichiban Kasuga's here!
Get cameras on him! There might be another debate!
Kasuga! Will you continue yesterday's debate?
No, I think Kume-san took enough damage yesterday. I actually came to make peace with him.
Why would we ever make peace?
Hey, it's hard to talk in front of all these cameras, you know? Want to talk in private? That'll be way better. Let's just hop into your van here. Nice ride, by the way.
Okay. Give him some space.
Kasuga-san.
Yeah?
Chairman Hoshino's life is in danger. The Komijul got an anonymous tip that the Seiryu clan is going to be attacked. Chairman Hoshino is the target. And Song Hui said there's something suspicious happening at the Seiryu clan.
The chairman? Why him?
I think we need to put a hold on the Kume and Aoki mission.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We'll be back.
What? Hey, are we done with Kume already?
Something's going down. It's urgent.
We gotta hurry. We're gonna kill that old man. I run all the way over here. How about we take a taxi? It's always better if we just get a taxi. It was a huge brawl. We're doing all these crazy moves. He hasn't noticed them yet. How? I think at one point I fired a gun and no one noticed. Nope, you can't fight me if I'm already inside. Sorry.
Captain Takabe!
Kasuga.
You're shot!
It was the Omi Alliance. About 10 of them. One had a gun.
It
They're
shocked
the
us.
Patriarch. They're going to kill him.
His office is a ways up from here, right?
Yes. Hurry. Please.
Hello, generic guys.
You make your entrance.
The Omi Alliance.
Where's the chairman?
Huh. Give the boys a sec. They're still cleaning up.
What's that mean? Don't fuck with me, you assholes!
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with me.
How exciting. Watch me.
I'm not backing down.
Take this. A gift for you.
See, I came with guns too. One guy.
Check this out!
Right.
god. He kicked a table at me, failed, rolled back, and shot me. I wasn't ready.
It's go time.
Sinister squish. Missed.
I got this. Don't get caught.
You're gonna get stomped.
Drop dead.
Here we go. Try this on for size.
That's how you do it.
Good time.
Good job, team. Fuck that guy. No. The other cool older guy.
Captain Sawashiro.
You're late, Ichi.
You killed the chairman?
You were late every damn time. Any job I sent you on, the smallest errand.
Why, though? Why would you kill the chairman?
This will be the end of the Ijin 3. He was a tired old man who served as the Gray Zone's pillar. And that pillar supported Ijincho. Without him, it'll crumble unless we intervene. The young master agrees.
Why are you two like this? Why are you so paranoid? You've already won pretty much everything, and you still had to kill the chairman in cold blood? Why would Ryo Aoki need to do this when he's already on top of the world?
What if I told you it was your fault?
What?
I already survived one bullet. Want to make it a second one, motherfucker?
Hey, Ichiban. Ichiban!
Forget it.
Forgot to reload it.
How important it is to the young master that he wins this district, but you got in his way. A felon like you suddenly decides to make a run for the seat. He doesn't like being defied, especially not by the likes of you.
Sounds to me like you're scared I could win.
Are you kidding? Not in a million years.
Why else would you need to kill Chairman Hoshino?
You know him. He doesn't even like to be inconvenienced. So how do you think he feels about this?
Well, then why didn't you just kill me?
Oh, I would have preferred that. But your campaign has drawn so much attention. I guess you could call it a timing issue if you need a reason.
So you killed the chairman in my place?
Yes. The Ijin 3 was the machine keeping you on life support. If pulling the trigger on you would make too big of a splash, we figured pulling the plug out of the wall would be the next best thing.
Every time I think the young master couldn't sink any lower, he proves me wrong. What the fuck is his problem? What made him turn out to be such a bastard? I'm sure the both of us mean nothing to him. So why would he have to go so far just to crush garbage like me under his foot? What satisfaction do you two get from watching me break? Tell me what any of this is for! Is Arakawa-san's death your fault too, you fucking coward?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Doesn't really matter now, does it?
Sawashiro!
Punch. Oh, at least soft landing. Great, he got a sword. Can you guys put like fake replicas up there?
Let's settle this.
Just one-on-one and my friends.
Oh man, he just had to pull out a weapon.
Yeah, but is it really something to worry about? You beat him last time, didn't you?
Yeah, but it was probably just luck. Either that or he wasn't really trying. And you don't know Captain Sawashiro like I do. Holding a weapon really amps him up.
So this is gonna be a tough fight any way you slice it.
For sure. I mean, he's a captain under Arakawa the Assassin. So everyone be careful.
Got it.
Got it.
You're gonna be in a world of
Take your best shot.
This one's mine.
Come on now.
Powering up.
Hope you're ready.
Trading your defense.
That all you got?
Oh no.
You're gonna get stuck.
All right, let's do it. Go and go.
Oh god, he's going after him again. Well, they just killed Nanba. Jesus, what's your problem?
I'm not that. Try and stop me.
I got this.
This is no time to be dead.
Essence or
Now
whatever.
get
Get up. Oh no.
Guess I'm still worth something.
Oh yeah?
Why? Why do you want him dead so bad? Why do you hate him? What is your problem?
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
That all you got?
Come on, let's get it done. Who do I call?
Oh no. Got some problems, man.
I'm not backing down.
Check this out.
Alive.
Hope you're ready. Don't flinch now. This is no time.
Get up.
Gotta do something about this.
Going in. Ass kicking time.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Come on now. Safety first.
You wanna go?
Let's rock.
Heal everyone.
Right. Check this out.
Guy really hates Nanba or Onomichio.
You're gonna get stomped.
Have fun with this. Nature is about to get furious.
Statue. Oh my god, are you shitting me?
Let's try this.
He's got a cane.
What the heck kind of move was that?
A way more powerful one than I thought. It's based on a Western martial art.
Since when do you know martial arts, dude?
Since always. The reason I fought with an umbrella was because I got the idea from an old martial arts book.
This fucking head and wearing the
Is the
Onomichio head
captain
while we're
using the
talking.
same fighting style right now?
Yeah. Actually, watching him is really teaching me a lot that I didn't understand in the book.
Damn. How many different martial arts does the captain know?
I think we're about to find out. Makes me feel like a wimp. What? Cool, wanna fight?
Yes, he is shitting you.
This'll be good.
You're gonna be in a... Here we go.
Come on.
Try this on for size. Feel better. I'm ready now.
Pain in the ass.
Oh, pain in the ass.
You're gonna get stomped.
Let's go.
You're weak.
your best shot.
Let's see.
Watch this.
Back a defense down.
I'm not backing down.
Suck on this.
Right. This ought to help.
Oh, out the chest.
Gotta do something about this. Let's go! Want some of this? Come on.
Okay. Have fun with this. Thunder and lightning.
Let's go! Oh yeah?
Stop hitting the woman.
Cool. Who though?
We'll start some MP. Use this. There we go. Get some MP back.
Check this out.
Will you stop with the woman? God. Yeah, he's been losing a lot of blood.
Take your best shot. Huh? Watch this.
Is it only electricity you're weak to, or yeah?
Pain in the ass.
I got this.
You're gonna get stomped.
There you go. Look like I smacked your ass just for a quick health boost.
You wanna go?
Right. Try this on the side. I'm with you. I'm ready now. I'm not.
Dachi. God.
Okay.
Cool. Eyes on me.
Check this out. Got something for you.
Here we go. Let's go. This ought to help.
Yeah, didn't like that one. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Could it be? Oh my god. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna put it in the cane.
There's something odd about this.
Yeah, not like there was anything normal about this to begin with.
Don't worry, the princess got a knife.
Man, this guy is savage as hell.
Yeah, he's pulling out all the stops. You've got to stay on your toes, everyone.
Bring it on.
You're gonna get stomped.
He's brimming with murderous intent.
Well. Yeah.
I'm not backing down.
Oh, he suppressed his bloodlust.
You wanna fight?
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
For all.
You're in here now.
I'll just hit him with a bat. He's weak to it anyway.
Right. Check this out.
He's going Super Saiyan.
Here I go.
Watch me.
Let's do it. Okay.
Weak, but hey, you know, it hurt him.
Have fun with this.
Closed his eyes. Oh, his HP is recovering.
This'll be good.
Bring it
Here we
on.
go. I'm ready now.
Well.
Fight.
He's trying to heal.
Come on. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
You're done now. Let's do this. Eyes on you. Brace yourself. You're weak.
There we go. Poor Namba got like his ass whooped early on in that fight.
Moving up in the
But
world.
Adachi lost like, I don't know, 2 humans worth of
Take
blood.
it. Look at me go.
Strong.
Strong.
Captain, what the hell have you become? The Sawashiro I knew would never just blindly follow orders. Not even the young masters. There's no excuse in the world that could justify killing Arakawa-san!
Yes, there is. To me, the young master's orders are law. My life's purpose is to protect him.
My life's purpose was to protect Arakawa-san!
I know that. I know that all too well.
Captain.
And just so you know, I didn't kill Arakawa-san.
I thought the young master ordered you to, because of me!
He did order me to.
What?
But that was the only time I ever disobeyed one of his orders. I couldn't kill Masumi Arakawa. I can't explain it, but even as low as I've fallen, that was the one order I couldn't follow. How could I?
'Cause you couldn't put aside your respect for Arakawa-san.
Oh, you think a Yakuza can't take out his own patriarch? No, that wasn't it.
No?
The real reason was, and I've never told this to anyone, not even the young master.
So why are you telling me?
Just listen. The first time I saw Masumi Arakawa was only a short while before I swore my oath to him. I was 15. Just a dumb kid with no direction, no future.
Oh boy, flashback.
Back when I was getting into fights on the streets of Kamurocho. I had no money. All I had waiting for me at home was my drunk father's fists. The only people I could trust were the other guys who also had nothing. My girl was... I can't even remember her name. Anyway, we shacked up and played house, even though we didn't really think it would last. By the time she told me she was pregnant with our child, it was too late for an abortion.
What are we gonna do? We can't raise a kid. There's no way in hell.
All we could do was pray she'd have a miscarriage. We just ignored her growing stomach, going about life pretending it wasn't there. No hospital visits or anything like that. But of course, you can't ignore an actual baby. She ended up giving birth in a department store bathroom. All on her own. I was working at the time, laying asphalt, as I recall.
What now?
Just pretend it didn't happen. Brush it under the rug. That's what you do with secrets. That's how we dealt with stuff our whole lives. Who was there to teach us any other way? No one. Which is why...
Put the baby in a coin locker. Because, I mean, this thing is called Coin Locker Baby.
We're going to hell, aren't we? I know it.
Why are you saying that? Nothing happened, okay? It's chilly out. Let's go home.
No, I can't do this. I'm going back.
Are you serious? It's over. Just forget about it.
I can't. I have to go back.
Stop. We took care of it.
Let me go.
Fuck. What?
Damn it! Open, you piece of shit! Open! That's the locker. Does he know? Why else would he try to open it?
Did he hear the baby in there? He had to, right?
This is my child.
Well, this might work out. Yeah. That guy will look after it. I don't understand. This is a gift, right? It's for the
Young
best.
and dumb and didn't think anything of it.
Hey, are you okay? Damn it! Move! Move!
So, Arakawa-san took your baby. That means... Shit! That baby was...
Masato Arakawa.
Her kid, not his.
Master... is your son?
The boss told you about that night, didn't he? New Year's Eve. His woman was being chased by the Hikawa family. They decided to hand off the baby using a locker. How could they have known that there would be another baby in the same row of lockers? What were the chances? So you see how it happened? Arakawa followed the sound of a baby's cries and pried open the locker. "5 years later, the mother of my child was out of my life. But Masumi Arakawa, he was still in Kamurocho. With my son. Why is that? Huh? That kid.
His kid.
I did some research on the man. Arakawa started his own Yakuza family at a pretty young age, so he was gaining some notoriety already. I found out a lot.
I don't know. I'm assuming the other one
Like how the kid in the chair had never been able to walk.
was dead in a locker, I guess. Never found.
Because
Forgotten.
of severe hypothermia he'd suffered when he was born.
Enough, Masato.
Why me? Why am I the only one who can't walk? Everyone else can. It's not fair.
I heard those words, and I swear they echoed in my head for months. Even if I'd never had a son, the Yakuza path was my fate. It always had been. I've been living my life half-assed for so long.
Are you sure you want this? There's no turning back once you've sworn an oath.
I'm sure. But suddenly I saw another way. I could swear an oath to Masumi Arakawa.
Okay, then drink.
Arakawa the Assassin was his nickname then. He didn't fuck around.
That was his pee.
I get it now. I get why you swore loyalty to Arakawa. It wasn't because he was the legendary Arakawa the Assassin. That's what drew everyone else to Arakawa. But you swore your oath to be near the young master. Does he know any of this?
I told you, this is a secret I've never told anyone before. Honestly, I thought I would take it to my grave.
Then why did you tell me?
Because there's something I want to ask you.
Me? Okay, shoot.
I wouldn't say shoot to the guy who had a
Didn't
gun.
you notice there's one crucial detail missing from that locker story?
Crucial detail?
Use your head. If Arakawa-san took my son out of the locker, then where is his real son?
Yeah, good point.
The boss said his woman's name was Akane. And before he met her, she'd been working at a soap land called Shangri-La.
Shangri-La? Seriously? That's where I was born.
They're together.
Yes. So take this next part with a grain of salt. But here's my theory. On that night, New Year's Eve, Akane called Arakawa-san to tell him she was being hunted. She knew they'd find her at the maternity ward, so she left. But as soon as she did, she went into labor. She desperately needed to find a place to have her baby, where she wouldn't be found. So I think she may have gone to her old workplace, Shangri-La. And, as you just said, that's where you were born, correct?
But that... You're making it sound like I... It can't be.
After the boss took the young master out of the locker, I saw another baby.
You did?
Move! Move!
Long after all the fuss died down, she and I just stood there. We were shocked. Our doomed child had been saved. And now we had to just move on. I have to admit I felt relieved. But I couldn't see why a Yakuza had been so desperate to save a baby. Sure, maybe he'd heard it crying. But why the desperation? And he didn't even call for help. It was such a fucking mystery, it gave me a headache. But a few minutes later, I got my answer.
Boss, is it one of these?
Yes, hurry! Open up every single one that isn't locked.
Okay, I'm on it.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Stop being nosy.
I hope to hell it wasn't this one. He's not here. Oh, gotcha! Boss, over here! I found him!
You sure it's him? Wait, no. If he's still here, that can only mean the handoff didn't go as planned.
Whoa.
No way.
Another baby.
There was another baby?
What should we do? Take him to the police?
No. I need to hold on to him for a while, in case Akane comes back for him.
You think she's gonna make it? She said her life was in danger.
It was at that moment I realized. The other man had taken the wrong baby.
He took the wrong baby.
After putting you in the locker, Akane-san kept running. Right up until the Hikawa family caught her. I think that while she was on the run, she told someone she could trust about her baby in the locker, just in case. I didn't recognize the two people that came to pick up the other baby. But if one of them was Jiro Kasuga, your foster father, owner of that soapland, then you're Masumi Arakawa's son.
Shut up, man. There's no way.
But isn't there? A DNA test would be a simple way to find out. Without a test, you'll never know for sure. Or if you think I'm talking out of my ass, just walk away. Forget I told you.
Hell no.
You think I'm going to just let you walk away after you killed the Seiryu clan's chairman?
Do what you will to me. I had no future then. I have no future now.
Why not?
Ryoaki told me to kill Arakawa, and I refused. He clearly already decided I was disposable when he gave me this hit. Take out a chairman? Aoki wasn't expecting me to come out of this alive. All I am to him now is a third-rate hitman. My success or failure hardly matters.
But then, I need you to answer me, Captain. If you didn't kill Arakawa-san, who did?
Air McCheese.
I don't know for sure. But maybe Lieutenant Nishioda. He's the young master's favorite peon now, since Arakawa-san is dead.
Arakawa-san's death is on Nishioda, then.
Sawashiro, I still can't let you walk away. As much as I'd like to kill you myself, you need to pay for your sins the legit way.
Pay for my sins? The legit way? That's not the way I've led my life.
Maybe it should, so you can get me out of the picture.